Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll look to throw here on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. To the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
That's caught. It's the tight end Ingram. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
That's caught once again by Ingram. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
60 average, 60 average. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Check, 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 check.
Now they'll set up to throw. On the move, past the 40. 17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Got a man. It's Thomas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. He slams it in there, and he is in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. That'll be caught, and he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Let's go now.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. He'll drop to throw. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Downs goes in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. That is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60, ready?
Now this looks like a design run, and the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets...
And he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
On the handoff, it's ETN. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That's EJ Speed getting in there to make the tackle.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lion. Let go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one is caught by Kirk. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd down, here's ETN. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Unlock line, unlock line. Here's the look, here's the look. Check up.
They'll begin here on the ground. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Back to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Jaguars will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick six. Going up top. That is hard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point, something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Jaguars will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Duvernay in motion.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Scotty Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Jaguars add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Downs goes in motion. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Ready?
That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Cougar 19! Ready?
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's into the end zone yet again. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jaguars. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Point after, coming up here. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Downs goes in motion. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Downs goes in motion. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, backed up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes. And they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6, and instead, just resulting in that turnover.
Cowboy 80. Down.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's got another one. Evan Ingram. Jacksonville. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Downs goes in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll take a deep shot for Downs. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far. You're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Stop below 18. Hurt. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jaguars. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Putting the tight end in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Back to the air again on second. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to try it here again. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco 80.
From the gun, a give to ETN. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
70 Timberwolf. 79 Bronco. Check smash, check smash. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
This run straight ahead for ETN. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Top 19.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Corey, 70. Here we go, set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
To the air now on 1st and 10. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. He'll look to throw. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Downs goes in motion. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
19 tight.
Downs goes in motion. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Back to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Back to the air one more time. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
70 range.
Slot man in motion right. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars, and it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.